For an entire generation, the Harry Potter films were more than just movies. They were a journey into a world of wonder, courage, and friendship. Over 10 magical years, audiences grew up with Harry, Hermione, and Ron, and fell in love with the unforgettable cast that brought J.K. Rowling's world to life. Yet behind the enchantment and success lies a bittersweet truth. Several beloved actors from the series have tragically passed away. From wise mentors like Dumbledore to brave allies and even unforgettable villains, each left behind a piece of magic that time can never erase. Join us as we honor the Harry Potter stars who are gone, but forever live on in the hearts of fans across the globe. Robbie Coltrane portrayed Rubeus Hagrid, the half-giant keeper of keys and grounds at Hogwarts, whose immense frame belied a tender heart. Hagrid was loyal, brave, and endlessly curious about magical creatures, often serving as Harry's first friend and protector in the wizarding world. Appearing from 2001 to 2011 in all 8 films, Coltrane's performance brought warmth and humor to the series, grounding its magic in compassion. Born on March 30, 1950 in Rutherglen, Scotland, he was 51 when Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone premiered. His career began in the 1970s as a comedian and stage actor, later flourishing with roles in Cracker, which earned him 3 BAFTAs, and as Valentin Zukovsky in the James Bond films GoldenEye and The World Is Not Enough. Coltrane died on October 14, 2022 in Larbert, Scotland at 72 due to multiple organ failure. As Hagrid, he left behind an enduring legacy of empathy and acceptance, reminding audiences that true greatness lies not in power but in kindness and loyalty. Derek Dedman played Tom, the eccentric and slightly mysterious bartender of the Leaky Cauldron, appearing in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 2001. Tom served as a gateway figure between the Muggle and magical worlds, offering a glimpse into the hidden corners of wizarding life. Though his screen time was brief, his quirky demeanor helped establish the magical realism that defined the franchise's tone. Deadman joined the film in 2001 at age 61, having been born on March 11, 1940, in Fulham, London. A prolific character actor, he began his career in the 1960s and appeared in classics such as Time Bandits, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Doctor Who. His ability to infuse minor roles with vivid personality made him a familiar face in British cinema. He died on November 22 in 2014 in Fresnay-le-Gâtine, France, age 74 from complications of diabetes. His portrayal of Tom lives on as a small yet essential thread in the magical fabric of the Harry Potter universe. Richard Harris portrayed Albus Dumbledore, the revered headmaster of Hogwarts in the first 2 Harry Potter films. Dumbledore, calm and wise, carried the weight of immense knowledge and compassion, guiding Harry with gentle authority and cryptic insight. Harris appeared from 2001 to 2002, shaping the philosophical core of the series before his passing. Born on October 1, 1930 in Limerick, Ireland, he was 71 when the first film premiered. A veteran actor of stage and screen, Harris rose to fame in the 1960s with This Sporting Life earning an Academy Award nomination, and later starred in Camelot and The Field. His gravelly voice and regal presence lent Dumbledore both gravitas and warmth. Harris died on October 25, 2002 in London at 72 from Hodgkin's disease. His version of Dumbledore remains a symbol of mentorship, moral strength, and emotional intelligence, a wise guardian whose influence extends beyond the walls of Hogwarts. Roger Lloyd Pack portrayed Barty Crouch Sr., the rigid and morally conflicted Ministry of Magic official, in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005. His character embodied the dangers of blind adherence to authority, torn between justice and personal failure as the father of a Death Eater. Crouch's story added political depth to the wizarding world, revealing the Ministry's cracks and moral ambiguities. Born on February 8, 1944 in Islington, London, Lloyd Pack was 61 when he appeared in the film. His acting career began in the 1960s, flourishing with roles in Only Fools and Horses and The Vicar of Dibley, where his comedic talent balanced his dramatic range. He also appeared in Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy 2011, showcasing his quiet intensity. He died on January 16, 2014 in London at 69 from pancreatic cancer. His portrayal of Barty Crouch Sr. stands as a chilling reminder of how power and repression can corrode humanity, adding tragic complexity to the Potter saga. Alan Rickman portrayed Professor Severus Snape, one of the most layered and enigmatic characters in cinematic history. Snape's stern demeanor, cutting wit, and ambiguous morality made him a figure both feared and pitied. His true motives revealed only at the series' end. Rickman played Snape from 2001 to 2011, mastering the role's emotional duality with unmatched precision. Born on February 24, 1946 in London, he was 55 when the first film premiered. Trained at RADA, Rickman rose to fame as Hans Gruber in Die Hard 1988 and gained acclaim for Sense and Sensibility, Love Actually, and Truly Madly Deeply. His deep voice and controlled intensity earned him BAFTA, Golden Globe, and Emmy Awards. Rickman died on January 14, 2016 in London at 69 from pancreatic cancer. His Snape remains the soul of Harry Potter, a tragic hero whose love, sacrifice, and complexity redefined what it means to be both villain and savior. Terence Baylor played the Bloody Baron, the ghost of Slytherin House in Harry Potter, and the Sorcerer's Stone, 2001. The Bloody Baron is a chilling, silent presence who roams the halls of Hogwarts, his spectral form stained with the blood of his tragic past. Though he speaks little, his story, marked by guilt over killing Helena Ravenclaw before taking his own life, adds layers of sorrow and history to the Slytherin legacy. Baylor joined the series in 2001. Born on January 24, 1930 in Wanganui, New Zealand, he was 71 when the film premiered. His career began in the 1950s and flourished with collaborations alongside Monty Python in Life of Brian and roles in Time Bandits in Brazil. Known for his versatility on stage and screen, Baylor balanced humor and gravity with ease. He passed away on August 2, 2016 in London at the age of 86. His portrayal of the Bloody Baron remains a haunting emblem of remorse and consequence, a ghostly reminder of Hogwarts' hidden tragedies. Eric Sykes portrayed Frank Bryce, the reclusive caretaker of the Riddle House in Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, 2005. Frank is a weary, misunderstood muggle whose tragic fate in the opening scene signals the dark resurgence of Voldemort. His gruff manner and quiet integrity made him a sympathetic figure representing innocence caught in a storm of evil. Sykes joined the franchise in 2005, bringing decades of experience to the role. Born on May 4, 1923 in Oldham, England, he was 82 during filming. A comedy legend, Sykes began his career in radio during the 1940s and rose to prominence with The Goon Show and Sykes and a series, becoming one of Britain's most beloved humorists. His honors include an OBE and CBE for services to drama. He passed away on July 4, 2012 in Esher, Surrey at 89 from kidney failure and heart disease. His brief but impactful appearance in Harry Potter left an indelible impression, his death scene marking the saga's first chilling descent into true darkness. Hazel Douglas portrayed Bathilda Bagshot, the elderly magical historian in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Part 1, 2010. Once a revered scholar and author of A History of Magic, Bathilda becomes a tragic, horrific figure when her body is possessed by Nagini. Douglas's haunting performance made the Godric's Hollow sequence one of the most terrifying in the series. She joined the franchise in 2010 at 87. Born on November 2, 1923 in London, she began acting during Wough Woods with the Entertainment's National Service Association, and went on to have a prolific stage and television career with roles in Doctor Who, The IT Crowd, and Casualty. Known for her poise and intensity, she was active in the industry for over 70 years. Douglas passed away peacefully on September 8, 2016 in London, aged 92 from natural causes. Her portrayal of Bathilda remains iconic, a chilling fusion of wisdom decay and the hidden horrors that lie beneath history's surface. Paul Ritter portrayed Eldred Warple in Harry Potter and The Half-Blood Prince, 2009, a wizard and author fascinated by Harry's fame and eager to write his biography. Though his appearance is short, Ritter imbued the role with wit and subtle irony, offering a glimpse into the wizarding world's fascination with celebrity. He joined the franchise in 2009 at age 42. Born on December 20th, 1966 in Kent, England, he studied at St. John's College, Cambridge, and began acting in the late 1980s. His career flourished on both stage and screen, earning Olivier Award nominations for Coram Boy and The Norman Conquest. On television, he gained acclaim for Friday Night Dinner, Chernobyl, and The Game. Ritter's work was marked by precision and emotional nuance. He died of a brain tumor on April 5, 2021, at his home in Faversham, aged 54. Though small, his Harry Potter role captured his talent for bringing humor and humanity to every performance. Sam Beasley portrayed Everard, a former Hogwarts headmaster, whose portrait assists Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix 2007. Everard's calm, wise demeanor reflected the continuity of Hogwarts leadership, as his portrait was able to travel between frames to deliver vital information. Beasley appeared in the film in 2007 at 91, making him one of the oldest cast members in the series. Born on March 29, 1916 in London, he began his acting career as a teenager in the 1930s before pausing to run an antique business for decades. Remarkably, he returned to acting in his 70s, earning roles in Bridget Jones's Diary and The Tudors. Known for his refinement and grace, Beasley brought authenticity to every role, no matter how brief. He passed away on June 12, 2017 in London, aged 101 from natural causes. His portrayal of Everard stands as a gentle symbol of wisdom, memory, and the living history that defines Hogwarts' enduring spirit. Elizabeth Spriggs portrayed the Fat Lady, the flamboyant guardian of Gryffindor Tower in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, 2001. Her portrayal combined theatrical excess with comic impatience, making the character both endearing and slightly intimidating. Spriggs brought warmth and eccentricity to her scenes, enlivening Hogwarts' world with a touch of classical British wit. She joined the franchise in 2001. Born on September 18, 1929 in Buxton, England, she was 72 when the first film premiered. A veteran of the Royal Shakespeare Company, her career began in the 1950s and flourished through roles in Sense and Sensibility, 1995, and Is Anybody There, 2008. Spriggs earned a BAFTA nomination for A Cotswold Death and was widely admired for her mastery of character acting. She died on July 2, 2008 in Oxford, England at 78 following complications after surgery. Her brief yet memorable turn as the Fat Lady remains a delightful symbol of Hogwarts humor and tradition, and embodiment of the school's magical eccentricity. Richard Griffiths played Vernon Dursley, Harry Potter's insufferably pompous uncle, whose disdain for magic made him one of the series' most detested yet memorable figures. As a man obsessed with normalcy and control, Vernon's blustering cruelty provided both comedic and emotional contrast to the wizarding world's wonder. Griffiths appeared from 2001 to 2010, bringing nuance and timing to every sneer and outburst. Born on July 31, 1947 in Thornaby-on-Tees, England, he was 54 when the first film debuted. His stage and screen career began in the 1970s, reaching acclaim with The History Boys, earning both a Tony and an Olivier Award. On film, he was celebrated for Withnail and I and Chariots of Fire. He died on March 28, 2013 in Coventry, aged 65, following heart surgery complications. Griffith's Vernon Dursley endures as a masterclass in comedic villainy, his exaggerated normalcy highlighting the freedom and wonder that define Harry's world. Vern Troyer portrayed Griphook, the sharp-eyed goblin, who first introduces Harry to the mysterious depths of Gringotts in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. 2001. Griphook's cautious intelligence and allegiance to goblinkind reflected the moral ambiguity of the magical underworld. Though Troyer performed the role physically, his expressive face lending depth to the creature, the voice was dubbed by another actor. Born on January 1969 in Sturgis, Michigan, he was 32 when the film released. Rising to fame as Mini-Me in Austin Powers Troyer's career was marked by both comedic charm and quiet resilience amid personal challenges. Beyond film, he advocated for representation and disability awareness. He died on April 21, 2018 in Los Angeles at age 49 from suicide due to alcohol intoxication. His portrayal of Griphook remains significant for its humanity beneath heavy prosthetics, an early glimpse into the moral shades that would later define the Goblin narrative. Robert Hardy played Cornelius Fudge, the blustering minister of magic, whose denial and political cowardice shaped the darker tides of Harry Potter. Appearing from Chamber of Secrets 2002 to Order of the Phoenix 2007, Hardy infused Fudge with a tragic realism, a leader blinded by fear and pride. Born on October 29, 1925 in Cheltenham, England, he was 76 when he joined the series. A graduate of Oxford, and Rada Hardy's career began in the 1950s and thrived with acclaimed performances in All Creatures Great and Small, and as Winston Churchill in multiple productions, earning a BAFTA nomination. His commanding voice and aristocratic bearing made him a natural for statesman roles. He passed away on August 3, 2017 in London, aged 91 of natural causes. Fudge's legacy in Harry Potter stands as a cautionary portrayal of willful ignorance, a reminder of how denial in leadership can hasten the fall of even the most powerful institutions. Dave Legeno portrayed Fenrir Greyback, the feral werewolf whose loyalty to Voldemort and obsession with cruelty made him one of the franchise's most terrifying antagonists. Appearing from Half-Blood Prince 2009 through Deathly Hallows Part 2 2011, Greyback's bloodlust and predatory presence brought primal horror to the final chapters. Born on October 12, 1963 in Marylebone, London, Legeno was 46 when he debuted in the role. A former mixed martial artist turned actor, his career began in the early 2000s with roles in Snatch, 2000 Batman Begins, 2005 and Centurion 2010. His physicality and quiet menace made him ideal for villainous roles. Legeno died on July 6, 2014 at 50 from heat stroke while hiking in Death Valley, California. His portrayal of Greyback endures as a chilling embodiment of animalistic evil, reminding audiences that some threats in the wizarding world are not magical but monstrously human. Alfred Burke portrayed Professor Armando Dippet, the former headmaster of Hogwarts in Harry Potter, and the Chamber of Secrets 2002. Dippet was portrayed as a wise yet fragile figure whose long service at Hogwarts preceded Dumbledore's rise, symbolizing the passing of eras in the wizarding world. Though his appearance was brief, he added depth to the school's history and reminded viewers that even great institutions evolve. Burke joined the franchise in 2002 at the age of 84. Born on February 28, 1918 in Peckham, London, he was a veteran of the British stage, trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, and began his career in the 1940s. He gained fame in the acclaimed TV series Public Eye, 1965-1975, and appeared in Harry Brown 2009 and Enemy at the Door. Known for his quiet intensity and naturalistic style, Burke became one of Britain's most respected character actors. He passed away on February 16, 2011, aged 92, from a chest infection in London. His role as Dippet remains a symbol of Hogwarts' legacy, wise aging and steeped in the history of magic. Helen McCrory played Narcissa Malfoy, the proud and fiercely protective mother of Draco Malfoy, appearing from Half-Blood Prince 2009 to Deathly Hallows Part 2 2011. Narcissa's poise and composure masked her inner turmoil and maternal devotion. Her crucial lie to Voldemort about Harry's death became a turning point in the war. McCrory, born on August 17, 1968 in London, was 41 when she joined the series. A graduate of the Drama Centre London, she launched her career in the early 1990s, earning critical acclaim in Interview with the Vampire, 1994 The Queen, 2006, and later Peaky Blinders. Her theatrical mastery at the National Theatre and Royal Shakespeare Company showcased her depth and command. McCrory's powerful presence made her one of Britain's finest actresses of her generation. She died on April 16, 2021, aged 52 from breast cancer at her home in London. Her legacy as Narcissa is one of complexity, proof that love and moral courage can emerge even from the darkest corners of loyalty. John Hurt portrayed Garrick Ollivander, the wise and enigmatic wand maker, appearing from The Sorcerer's Stone 2001 to Deathly Hallows Part 2 2011. Ollivander's calm demeanor, cryptic speech, and deep understanding of wand lore gave the films a mystical undertone, illuminating the connection between Harry and Voldemort. Hurt joined the franchise in 2001 at 61 years old. Born on January 22, 1940 in Chesterfield, England, he began acting in the early 1960s, achieving international fame with The Elephant Man, 1980 Alien 1979, and Midnight Express 1978. Known for his distinctive voice and emotional depth, he earned 2 Academy Award nominations and multiple BAFTA awards. Over 5 decades, he became a symbol of British cinematic excellence. Hurt passed away on January 25, 2017, aged 77, from pancreatic cancer in Norfolk, England. His portrayal of Ollivander remains iconic, embodying the mystery, reverence, and timeless wisdom of the wizarding world. Peter Cartwright played Elphias Doge, the loyal and soft-spoken friend of Albus Dumbledore in Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix 2007. Doge's deep loyalty and sincerity revealed a touching glimpse into Dumbledore's early life, highlighting the values of friendship and remembrance amid conflict. Cartwright joined the series in 2007 at age 72. Born on August 30, 1935 in Krugersdorp, South Africa, he trained at Rotterdam before building a rich career in British theatre, television, and film. He appeared in Doctor Who Cry Freedom, 1987, Gandhi 1982, and A Dry White Season. 1989, earning praise for his dignity and emotional restraint. Known for his versatile, understated performances, he brought humanity to every role. Cartwright died on November 18, 2013, aged 78, from cancer in London. His portrayal of Elphias Doge left a gentle but enduring mark on the Harry Potter saga, symbolizing steadfast loyalty and quiet moral strength. Maggie Smith portrayed Professor Minerva McGonagall, the formidable yet compassionate deputy headmistress of Hogwarts. From The Sorcerer's Stone, 2001 to Deathly Hallows Part 2, 2011. McGonagall embodied intellect, courage, and wit, her stern exterior, concealing deep care for her students and fierce devotion to justice. Smith, born on December 28, 1934 in Essex, England, was 66 when the series began. She started her career in the 1950s and rose to prominence with the prime of Miss Jean Brodie 1969, earning 2 Academy Awards, 5 BAFTAs, and multiple Emmys. A Dame Commander of the Order of the British Empire, she was celebrated for her brilliance in theatre, film, and television, including Downton Abbey and the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel. Despite battling cancer during the filming of Half-Blood Prince, she continued to perform with grace and determination. She passed away on September 27, 2024, aged 89, from undisclosed causes in London. Her McGonagall remains one of cinema's most beloved mentors, a beacon of wisdom, discipline, and moral fortitude. Thank you for watching our tribute to the talented cast of Last of the Summer Wine who have sadly passed away. Their performances brought laughter, warmth, and unforgettable memories to audiences around the world. Though they are no longer with us, their legacy lives on through the timeless moments they created on screen. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more stories celebrating the stars who shaped television history.